يالله يا اللي لا إله غيره يا ناصر الجندة على العدوان
My desire, my wish, and my objective is serving humanity. It is my job, my faith, my inspiration, and my way. Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, the promised Messiah on whom be peace. In the 2015 Humanity First International Conference, the Canadian Humanity First team was charged with a new vigor. Our team returned to Canada with a renewed energy and focus after many positive discussions and workshops. But what really sparked our motivation was the speech of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih, may Allah be his helper.
It requires that a person's heart is consumed by a love for others, whereby he cares not for his own comfort, but rather he cares only for the comfort of others.
The Canadian team really took these words to heart and immediately started developing new strategies to place the comfort of others above our own. Our first responsibility was to the poor and underserved populations that reside within our own country. Our food bank in Toronto is serving over 14,000 people every year. We provide food hampers, sanitary supplies, winter clothing, and more. Every year, we also hold at least 5 Feed the Homeless programs, where nearly 3,000 homeless individuals are given food, and some are also given winter clothing. Next, in the spirit of Eidul Hadiyah Korbani and goat sacrifices, we took our efforts of feeding the hungry to the international stage. Over 134,000 people receive meat from our food security programs in Chad, Cameroon, Niger, Nigeria, Senegal, Congo, and Belize every year since 2015. Similarly, under the Water for Life program, over 34,000 people are being served with 27 new water wells, boreholes, and hand pumps in Pakistan, Cameroon, Chad, Niger, and Nigeria. Our Clean Water program also provides water purification tablets and water filtration units to affected communities. Under our Global Health program, the brand new 35-bed Humanity First Hospital in Senegal, the Masrour Centre Médical Social, is ready. The hospital has medical and surgical facilities, X-ray and ultrasound imaging, a medical laboratory, and ICU facilities. We are also working on setting up 2 more medical centers in Nigeria and Congo. Under our Gift of Sight program, we have conducted over 500 cataract eye surgeries per year over the past 3 years. That is, over 1,500 people are now able to see due to our generous donors and supporters. Humanity First Canada has built a school in a remote village in Niger, where 200 students are studying. We've also rebuilt or renovated another 4 schools and distributed school supplies in various African communities from which hundreds of students are benefiting. In Canada, Humanity First offers scholarships and financial aid to deserving students and has student clubs established at 5 universities in Canada, through which students assist with fundraising and volunteer for local humanitarian programs. We also offer a free tax clinic to assist low-income Canadian families in filing their tax returns, and over 200 families benefit from this program annually. Humanity First Canada has become a leading refugee sponsorship organization in Canada. We have worked closely with the Canadian government to sponsor over 2,500 refugees and provided them with the ability to restart their lives anew in Canada. Today, many of these refugees are well-established and active members of the Canadian community. As a result of our successful resettlement projects, Humanity First Canada was invited to present our cookie-cutter model for refugee resettlement at the United Nations in Geneva, Switzerland.
Mr. Chair, Assistant High Commissioner, ladies and gentlemen, this statement has been drafted in consultation with and is delivered on behalf of a wide range of NGOs.
At UNHCR meetings, we presented a statement in front of all member states on behalf of all partner NGOs.
That this dinner celebrates 10 years of charitable work and disaster relief by Humanity First Canada, a mission of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. We are well aware of your good works.
With the guidance and approval of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih, may Allah be his helper, we have responded to a number of disasters around the world. Our volunteers provided relief and assistance to victims of the typhoon in the Philippines and assisted with the rebuilding of their community. Some other disasters we have responded to include Hurricane Matthew in Haiti, the earthquake in Ecuador, the Montreal floods, and Fort McMurray wildfires in Canada. More recently, during the drought in Africa, Humanity First Canada provided food, water, and other emergency supplies to drought victims in Kenya and Somalia. More than 11,000 people were assisted during the severe drought spell. In 2017, Humanity First Canada was invited by the World Health Organization to respond to victims of the hurricane in the British Virgin Islands. We are currently working with the WHO and Pan American Health Organization to register as an EMT, Emergency Medical Team, which will ensure that whenever a natural disaster strikes, we can provide medical assistance to the victims of disaster with an official WHO status.
None of the hard work of Humanity First volunteers would be able to come to fruition without the prayers of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih and the blessings of Allah Almighty. Alhamdulillah.
Certainly, the scale of the work being done by Humanity First far exceeds the funds that it has available. Other charities could not do 10% of the work that Humanity First does with the same amount of money. This is all a result of Allah's grace.